Hey guys, so I wanted to show you what was growing in my garden now that it is cold. It was freezing today and the celery is doing great. I planted garlic. I think I did about 5 or 6 different kinds of garlic. And I also I'm sorry for the background noise, that is the baby. And that's just what it's gonna be. But anyways, planted about 5 or 6 different types of garlic, and I'm planting them in different ways this year to see how they do. These are under a polytunnel, and as you guys can see, they are doing really good under here. And yeah, for today's video, you're going to need a foam cooler box. You can get this at the dollar store. If it comes with one of those dome tops, turn the top upside down because it is too high for the plant roots to touch the water. So if it has a dome, turn it upside down, okay? And you're going to need a pool noodle, which you can also find at the dollar store. They have holiday, quote unquote, holiday themed pool noodles that you can buy. Try to find something, or you can use the pool noodle if you want to and just kind of outline it with a pencil. But I use this spice cap to kind of press onto the foam, and it made like a perfect indent. So I just used a knife to cut it out. Don't use a serrated knife or else it's going to make a mess with the foam. So just so you know, okay? And then fit in your pool noodle. Make sure it, fits in there pretty good. All right, and that's pretty much it. That your system is done. All right, the plastic bag in the container is actually to make sure the foam box doesn't leak, because I did notice it had a slow leak with my other foam box, okay? So for the solution, I'm using 1 teaspoon per gallon of this big box store bought water soluble plant food. It's by a specific brand. I'm not going to mention the brand because this is not a sponsored video and they're not paying me, but I'm pretty sure you know the brand. There's so many companies that make the same type of water soluble or soluble plant food. And this is not marketed for hydroponics. It's for just watering your plants with a, solution that they could, a plant food solution that you can mix with water. But I wanted to try it in my Kratky box and see how it does. So just checking the water level, the root systems need to touch the water. So once they touch the bottom of the pool noodle in the lid, I know I'm good to go. These are the seedlings that I started about 3 weeks ago. Once they have developed their first set of true leaves, you're pretty much ready to put them into their permanent homes, which will be the Kratky box. By the way, you can look up Dr. Kratky if you want to. He is the one that came up with this method of growing food using just water and plant food to grow your food without pumps, or depending on electricity to, get pumps and things going or whatever. But you do need light. You do need light. And I try my best to use the most affordable lights I can, which I do use under cabinet lights for my plants to grow, and they work pretty well. If you guys want to see how my setup is, please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll be more than happy to show you how my grow tent is set up with my plants, okay? So I'm going to gently and carefully separate my seedlings. You can start them on paper towel or, in like the rock wool, but I prefer to start my seedlings in seed starter or coco coir. Okay, once you have rinsed off as much soil as you can, you're just gonna kind of put it into the pool noodle and just cut out a little wedge and put it there to hold the seedling in place. You do not want the seedling to be held in place tightly. The little wedge needs to be like kind of loose, because as the seedling grows, its base is going to get wider and it will push the wedge out as it grows, so it can, have room. So don't push it in there tight, or else your seedling is just going to die, okay? And remember, the seedling root needs to touch the solution in the box, okay? And again, the plastic, if I didn't say, the plastic that I put in there is to prevent any leaking, because I did use a different foam box for another Kratky box that I did, and it had a very slow leak, like water was coming through the sides of the foam box. So just to make sure I don't have a slow leak of water, I put a plastic bag in there, and that solves the problem. It's just a grocery store bag, okay? And for anybody that's going to complain about, oh, plastic, this and that and the third, You should really research how your food is grown before you complain about things you don't know. Okay, there's a lot of things used to grow food that is considered organic, which you would probably not be okay with. Anyways, so this is how it looks on October 21st, 22nd, something like this. And this is today. So far, so good. The seedlings have grown quite a bit. All right, I am actually really surprised. And look at the root systems, very white, very healthy. One of them still has a little bit of soil, but that's fine. The water is fine. I don't have a pH thing to check, but so far so good. This is actually my compost worm bin, and I just wanted to show you guys. I gave them a treat of pumpkins, and look at the gift that they produce. This is earthworm castings, compost, and this is what my plants are going to get next year. I do have a video on how to make one of these on a smaller scale for inside of your home. It is a couple of videos back. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully it helped you gain the confidence to try and grow your own food. If it did, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye guys.